Restore your health, be renewed. You gotta take control to see a breakthrough. You're only one step away from a life made better. A life made better. A life made better.
Greetings to all of our dedicated listeners of the Restore Your Health podcast. I'm your host, Laronda, and this week we'll discuss how nutrition can reverse illness, effective ways to increase mobility, and the 7 best ways to self-care practices. Here on the Restore Your Health podcast, we believe that healthy living should be a daily regimen. On the Restore Your Health podcast, we discuss alternative holistic ways to maintain good overall health and wellness. You will learn how to boost your immune system, build a healthy lifestyle, and live according to biblical principles pertaining to food. Let me start by stating that all content shared on the show is merely for educational and informational purposes only, not meant to diagnose, cure, treat, or prevent any disease. I like to start with a little inspiration. This comes from the quote, "Being healthy and fit isn't a fad or a trend, it's a lifestyle." This quote reigns true in so many ways. You see, health is a choice, and the sooner you understand the importance of a lifestyle change, the better off you will become. And setting the stage for longevity. Take care of your body, and it will take care of you. I hope that inspired you to make the necessary adjustments to your body and what you eat. Let us begin by opening up discussing about how nutrition can reverse illness. Research has shown that those who eat a plant-based diet are more likely to live longer, healthier lifestyles. That's right. It's been proven for centuries that people who grow their own food and consume at least 80% of fruit and vegetables daily are less likely to become sick from disease like diabetes, heart disease, cancer, autoimmune conditions, stroke, mobility conditions, and all kinds of illnesses. The more plant-based foods you eat, the better off your body will be. It is also important to note that these same people have more vibrant energy levels and longer lifespans, and not to mention good gut health microbiome. Plant-based foods help to sustain the immune system by supporting the immune function, maintaining a healthy weight, and lowering inflammation in the human body. If you consume a plant-based diet full of green leafy vegetables, fruits, legumes, beans, nuts, and plant-based milks, you can reverse any illness. It's been shown in just about every illness or health condition that it stems from the type of foods we consume on a regular basis. I'm talking about what you eat daily. So what does your daily regimen look like? Do you eat a bunch of junk foods, or do you eat healthy foods? Do you make healthy smoothies, or do you drink sodas? Do you eat healthy foods that give your body energy and strength that it needs to combat illness, or do you do the reverse? You see, we all are subject to different types of viruses. It's how you take care of your health consistently that matters. Choosing a plant-based diet can help you improve your health. A plant-based diet can be highly rewarding. You can live now for a healthier tomorrow. Yes, start now for a healthier tomorrow. So let us look into some of these plant-based foods to consider. In the plant-based food world, there are over 1,000 recipes of foods to choose from. Unlike the standard American diet, plant-based diets are full of vitamins and nutrients that help your body store up energy, and they're easily digested. They are digested directly into the body for energy and to help the body fight off disease. Here are a few plant-based foods to add to your grocery list when you go shopping. Okay, so if you want to start eating a more plant-based diet, let's start with some of the simple things like kale. Kale, green leafy vegetables full of nutrients and vitamins, mustard greens, collard greens, spinach and cabbage, bok choy, cauliflower, broccoli, lentils, chickpeas, legumes, lima beans, pinto beans, fielder peas, nuts, walnuts like almonds and pecans and pistachios. Also, you want to incorporate dates and raisins and celery and carrots and Beets are good for the body, for the blood, to help the blood, to build the blood and to cleanse the blood. Lettuce is good. Radish is good for the blood and good for the immune system. Olives and onions. Onions are good to help fight off disease, okay, and help the immune system. Mushrooms are excellent. And then tomatoes, bell peppers, and cucumbers. You got squash. Also, you can incorporate things like zucchini. All these vegetables help the body to build the immune system. And then you also want to get your healthy fruits and berries, like your apples, your berries, your raspberries, blackberries, blueberries, goji berries. You have mulberries, elderberries, cherries, oranges, tangerines, and then plums and persimmons. And you can also incorporate pomegranates into your diet. Pomegranates are another excellent fruit that's good for the immune system and the blood. Okay, and then pears, lemons, it's good for the immune system, has full of vitamin C. Figs are a natural probiotic. So you want to incorporate figs are excellent for the gut health and the gut microbiome. Limes are good for the immune system and it's full of vitamin C. Any citrus fruits are good for building up vitamin C in the body. Along with these are fermented foods like your pickles and kimchi. These fermented foods help to create a healthy gut microbiome, okay, reducing the bad gut bacteria, reducing gas, bloating in the body. Okay, you want to make sure that you incorporate some of the fermented foods along with your leafy greens and your vegetables and your fruit. And of course, drinking plenty of water. You got to stay hydrated. There are also lots of plant-based meats to consider. When you consume a healthy diet and a plant-based diet with these varying plant-based foods, you can reverse any disease, any illness by the food that you eat, because the food that you eat gives your body the nutrients, the vitamins, the minerals it needs to fight off the disease, to fight off the virus. Okay, so you can do that by incorporating these plant-based foods and by taking control of your health one day at a time. Next, we'll talk a little bit about effective self-care. Self-care practices to help reduce stress. Who doesn't need that? I think we all do. Did you know that taking just a few hours of self-care daily will help decrease your stress levels? Yes, and it will help prolong the years of good overall health, well-being, and mindset. Self-care is all about getting adequate rest, restorative practices, exercise, healthy lifestyle regimens, resilience, okay, mindfulness, and positive mental and living a fulfilled life purpose. Yes, that's what self-care is all about. You got to have resilience, got to, have a positive mindset, got to live by purpose, and you got to take care of yourself because nobody else will do that for you but you. When we take intentional time for ourselves, we are more productive and live meaningful lives. Self-care is mainly based in lifestyle medicine. According to Harvard Health, self-care is an evidence-based approach to disease prevention and treatment that focuses on adopting healthy habits. It doesn't replace traditional medicine. No, it doesn't. But it is a powerful complement to it. You see, the two work together. Having a positive attitude and being resilient in the face of stressful circumstances. Getting unstuck when the going gets rough. There's an old saying that says, when the going gets rough, the tough get going. Self-care practices helps us to remain consistent and resilient in difficult situations so that you don't have to get going. So don't let this be your story. Enjoy quality connections and live out your purpose. Live your life. Here are just a few self-care practices to incorporate into your regimen. Number 1, you want to incorporate time out techniques to do something you love to help build energy and renewed happiness. Number 2, do simple exercises to reduce stress levels, regular hormone, and release feel-good endorphins. And number 3, try gardening practices, easy growing plants, veggies to help connect you with nature and invite a rhythm of serenity. And then cultivate high-quality connections and relationships with like-minded people. You're going to want to take some weekend getaways. Who doesn't need that? We all do. I need one right now. Take some weekend getaways to enjoy life. Okay, go to a spa, get a massage to help release tense muscles and unwanted stress. I hope that you adopt these practices to start incorporating them into your life and help you live a more enjoyable lifestyle with these self-care practices. If you'd like to know more about how the body can heal itself with the help of natural medicine, plants, herbs, and natural supplements, purchase my book, Live, Sleep, and Eat Well, available on Amazon and all bookstores. The link is in the chat box provided. You can purchase Live, Sleep, and Eat Well, The Journey to a Healthier You. You can purchase it on Amazon.com and other bookstores. Also, you can give a donation to get a complete guide to eating healthy. Subscribe to our Patreon page at Restore Your Health Podcast Show with host Laronda Dawson. You may also want to follow us on YouTube for more updates and events, and Restore Your Health Podcast tours, where we focus on eating healthy, eating regimens, taking care of the body, farming, and how to maintain a healthier lifestyle. If you'd like to support, give to our Cash App at $Laronda Dawson or our Patreon page provided in the chat box. Well, guys, that concludes this week's episode of the Restore Your Health Podcast. Click the subscribe button and share it with a friend. Until next week, have an amazing week, everyone.
Restore your health, be renewed. You gotta take control to see a breakthrough. You're only one step away from a life made better. A life made better. A life made better. Restore your health, be renewed. You gotta take control to see a breakthrough. You're only one step away from a life made better. A life made better. A life made better.